No kings. Wow. I could not have asked for better PR for the right than this weekend. The oldest, squarest, literally walkers everywhere, like walkers. Across from my bar in Mamaroneck, the Duck Inn, they're very dense. Actually, they're there every weekend, but this was, of course, quadruple the turnout. But why are they there? Because it's a harbor and there's a massive parking lot. Massive. So they need the parking lot because it's minimal walking. It is a seniors movement. And I think it's because seniors are victims of technology. They don't know how to work Facebook and they don't know how to get news on their own. So they watch Facebook, which algorithms them a bubble. And then they watch MSNBC and CNN, which is just garbage propaganda for tards. So you end up with this guy, really. You end up with Biden's. Totally clueless old people. And they don't even know what the they're fighting for. So what's 20? Is that me? No, I think this is the one where someone just asked them. All you have to do is ask them anything. What's okay, you hate Trump and the tariffs? I think their big thing is Social Security.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're all old, and they don't understand he's not touching Social Security. Social Security is its own menace. And then their other thing is ICE deporting people without due process. I wish that was happening. What is happening with the deportations is probably half as much as Obama did, or at least as much as Obama says he did. So I'm not impressed with the deportations. They're worried they're coming for their maids and their nurses. I wish they were. They're not. They're only getting the bad guys. So it's funny because we're both mad at Trump. I was listening to Woman Propaganda on the way here, and he's like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Trump. He's not doing enough. So we hate him because he's too liberal, and you hate him because he's too fascist. Okay, so check out this brilliant interview. This summarizes the whole thing. I could really just stop talking about it after this.
No King's Day.
And why specifically are you out supporting No King's Day?
I think protest is important.
Yep.
Why are you protesting?
How much time do you have?
A couple minutes. And what's the main reason you're out here protesting President Trump?
I don't agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
Okay.
Is there any decision in particular you disagree with?
So I would start with
Start at the beginning.
Well,
Anything.
I don't even think it's appropriate for me to have this interview.
So what brings you out today?
No King.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia,
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
and together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining.
How many times have you seen that, by the way?
Every time?
Every fucking time. If there's someone with them, they'll go, do you want to handle this? And then the other guy will say something 1% more interesting. Like, we just think that it's time to open your heart. That's really what these protests are. They think Trump is mean and they're nice.
No meanies day.
No meanies, no Mino Palouse day. I don't even think that's a 6-year-old. That's more like a 4-year-old. They are sub-kindergarten. I tweeted outside my bar, and see that big sign? Immigrants made and make America great. Okay, Trump is not deporting immigrants, you moron. He's deporting illegal immigrants. Illegal. That, by the way, that banner is there every Saturday, that same spot. And the guy who made it made a T-shirt of it, which is just a picture of the banner as an iron-on. He's so happy with that clunky slogan. Like, you say something like, we're all immigrants. But to say that immigrants, like, every Republican agrees with you. Immigrants made, and they do make America great. Very few right-wingers are against immigration. in its entirety, you fucking dunce. Anyway, this was just the beginning of the day. Like, this was at about 4 p.m. They really came out a little after this. So you're seeing the beginnings.
The left is officially the least cool place to be. Like, it's in the dictionary under uncool. Look at these seniors. I mean, is the median age 70? This is worse than Fox News' demographic.
Stop. Look at that guy. He had a yarmulke on. His shirt says childless cat daddy or something like that. I don't know what the bottom part is. But he had a yarmulke on. So he's Orthodox Jewish. And Trump just ended the war in Israel. And the following Saturday, you're out there protesting him? I think he found out I did this. Because after this, he took that sign and he put it over his face.
Look how...
Is that his mom?
He's wearing a yarmulke, by the way. Right after Trump stops the war in Israel. Nope, don't care. My priority is anti-monarchy. What?
Actually, I heard a dictum go out from their side that said, we're changing it because we're offending countries that have monarchies. You mean like England? What's this Danny Rebel guy? That's in my notes here. It's an email we got from Danny Rebel. He was down there with the bullhorn. Like, I could have gone there and filmed myself arguing with them, but I didn't feel like it. It's shooting fish in a barrel. Like, should I have done that interview we just showed where none of these boomers knew what the fuck they're talking about? What would that gain? Okay, so he was here with his...
Benjamin Button making an appearance. What's up, brother? Oh, man, my chat loves you. My chat loves you, bro. It's nice of you to make an appearance.
Well, I hate
Are you going over there for them to take advantage of you some more and put you in the front so you can get pushed and pepperballed and stuff?
You want to suck my dick?
That's gay, bro. I don't get down like that.
No?
I know you guys are all homosexuals. No, I just don't get down like that.
What's wrong with being homosexual?
I don't have any problem with being homosexual. I don't have no problem
You're
with gay
just not
people.
homosexual,
I'm just
right?
not gay, and I don't approve of transgenderism.
That's on you.
There's no such thing as turning a man into a woman or a woman into a man.
You're so
It's a mental illness. It shouldn't be affirmed. Look at this whale. Look at this whale of a whale. Oh, God, she got her fucking thingies out, you guys. That is fucking gross. Holy shit, that's gross. Oh, God, she pulled her titties out. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys.
When you get the COVID, I'm gonna be triple vaxxed and wear 22 masks.
You sound fucking retarded.
You're fucking retarded. You sound retarded. You look so angry. Why you so angry? Why you so angry?
You're an uneducated bitch.
Says the uneducated bitch.
You're an uneducated angry boy. You look at why you shaking. Why you shaking so much?
Shaking, motherfucker. Why you shaking? Oh!
Look, I don't
See
even
what I
have to
mean?
go over there. They come to me.
Like,
Oh, thanks for the content,
it's
bro.
every loser in America congregated this Saturday.
You're killing it for me.
It was the best ad for our side we could have asked
Prove
for.
it. Prove it.
They are dead.
There's one more of those if you want to see it.
Okay. That's him there. Ice baby.
Yeah! Get 'em, boys!
Wearing Christmas hats?
Yeah! Get 'em! USA! USA!
So I think he's in Portland, right?
Yeah, he's in Portland.
Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. An absolute shit show. And even when they were doing it the other weekends, what do you want to happen? This is his last term. he's going to finish it. We hope he doesn't get shot. I know you want him to get shot. This is why I am so pro-hypocrisy. Fuck these people. They want us dead. I don't like them. I want them fired. Well, what about, this is going around, woman propaganda was talking about it, everyone is, this woman who was mocking Charlie Kirk dying. I found out my wife called her school. She said the voicemail's full, the website is down, but Miss Lindsay isn't emotionally mature enough to be teaching children, and she quite obviously lacks self-control as well. So is that a video?
No, no video.
Go down, maybe they have the video. She kept doing it on a loop.
Oh, that's there.
See if you can dig it up.
Yeah, I'll see.
Chicago teacher Kirk, Charlie Kirk. Search that in Twitter; it'll come up quickly. But it goes against our instincts. We're not like that. We're not petty. So it's going to take some training, but we got to get petty. Get them fired. Be a hypocrite. Get them canceled. You know. Well, what about free speech? Yeah. What about free speech? You know, Fuentes was talking about these Gavin Wax leaks of the New York Young Republicans who I met. They're lovable weirdos. You got to be weird to be able to handle the ostracization that comes with living in Manhattan and being right wing. You're going to be kind of quirky. But all these Republicans apologizing and disavowing things like "I love Hitler." J.D. Vance goes, they're just being funny. They were cool texts if you read the whole thing. Go ahead.
Hey!
2.
You ever heard of Censored, you fat ass?
3. Boom. Look at her fucking body. I hate teachers so much. I think I'm going to do a video on all my radical beliefs because Wikipedia thinks I'm an anti-Semite and, you know, I'm a white supremacist, and those things aren't even on my radar. I don't really think about Jews and whiteness very much. But my views on education are very radical. I want to abolish school. Here, go down to 4.2. This guy was saying what I've been screaming. Homework is a teacher saying, do my job for me while I'm not here so I get the credit. You go get smart on your own time, and then I'll say it was me. And as someone who's worked, you know, in the private sector since 1984 when I worked at a gas station, the amount of time you have to take work home is about twice a year. It's very uncommon. And I remember my dad, sometimes he would bring his briefcase and he'd set it up at the kitchen table and he would do work at home 3 times a year, 2 times a year. It's very rare. So you're not teaching a kid something that happens in the real world. You're not preparing him for the real world. Homework doesn't exist in the real world. You finish it at work, 99% of the time it can wait till tomorrow. But what is this?
Start a war with the school teachers,
I am.
But can we be done with homework? Like, my kids were at school with you all day. If they didn't learn it there, then what, you going to send them home and they're going to just learn it here with me? I can't do it. I wasn't there. They were at school with you and they don't know the homework, and I wasn't at school with you at all. And I don't know. You're the only one that knows it and you're not here. So it's like pizza, because you know how when you go to Papa Murphy's and you get a pizza and they don't cook it, they just give it to you and they're like, you got to go home and cook it. And if you ask them why, they'll be like, well, because we don't even have any ovens here. We didn't think that anybody was going to want us to cook it for them. But then if you go to Papa John's, then they do they give it to you and it's already cooked and you just take it home and it's done. So what I want is for school to be Papa John's and not Papa Murphy's. So if you could figure that out, that would be great. Because it's late right now and I want to go to bed, but she's in there trying to finish her homework and I don't know how to do it. So Papa John's.
I'm so fucking sick of them.
I'm not trying to start a war.
I'm sorry to repeat myself, but you know all my kids' friends are black because I'm a white supremacist, so normal white kids don't want to hang out at my home. But black people don't care about racism. And by the way, black people, there were 0 black people at No Kings, and they thought it was gay. World Star, the front page of World Star had Donald Trump, AI, in a fighter jet, dropping human feces on these people, and black people liked that.
My parents went to this thing. Ugh.
So did my fucking in-laws.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law was like, "Oh, is he going to deport me? You're Native American." I don't even get that joke. I guess she's saying Trump is just getting rid of all the brown people, which again is such an infantilized version of what's going on. My favorite Antifa guy was at the things. I love this dude, man. He has gone so far left, he's Islam's worst nightmare. These are our allies. Trans Muslim women. We need to support that. I couldn't think of a better Trojan horse to drive Islam insane. Like, this guy's perfect. Perfect. Here, exercising my First and Second Amendment rights at the liberal no weapons allowed parade that disrupts nothing against fascism. Nice grammar. Parade that doesn't disrupt fascism is what you had to say. At all. Also, to all the people waving U.S. flags, this is stolen indigenous land. And of course, he's talking about the Akimel Uotam. Fuck colonization, burn the settler rag. And he's wearing a fucking kafaya with a Palestinian flag. He would last, I mean, we could bet on it. We should send him to Palestine and then be sitting there with money in our hands, screaming like a cockfight as we wait to have his head ripped off. So I love this guy. And I believe he murdered someone. But justice doesn't really work for 2-5. Is this Kimmel saying they don't exist?
No.
The author of the Antifa handbook is on the lam right now for donating to Antifa. Wait, what is this now?
This is 2-5.
Oh, this is a whole montage of Antifa. Yeah. Let me tell you who Antifa is. They are the henchmen, or as I keep saying, the paramilitary wing. Tim Kaine, governor for Virginia, he said, you need to be out there fighting in the streets. And guess who his son is? A major Antifa figure. They're both two peas in a pod. Same guy. Cut from the same cloth. He was arrested recently, Tim Kaine's son, for being in Antifa. But this is just a fun little montage about how Antifa exists, obviously. I tried to take them down. You threw all my boys in jail, so fuck you. Deal with it now.
Agents just kicked in doors across 3 states. And what they found blew the lid off America's most volatile movement, Antifa.
It's a terrorist organization, in my opinion, and we're going to find out. All those questions are going to be answered.
But what people really need to understand, Antifa, is that their true enemy is our system of government and our society as a whole.
The FBI and Department of Homeland Security just revealed they've taken down the operational core of Antifa, a network prosecutors now tie to arson, charity fraud, and coordinated assaults on police. In Georgia, 61 defendants were charged under the same racketeering laws once used against the mob. In Portland and
Remember
Chicago,
Georgia?
federal
Stop.
task forces are round.
That was one of the craziest things. We're not being very casual Mondays here, but Georgia they have a training camp for cops, firemen, EMTs. It's a fake little town. Okay, good. It's a dump. And it doesn't really look like a little town anymore. It's falling apart. We want to expand it a little bit. Yeah, okay. I mean, surely even like cop haters would like that. Don't they say, we don't want to defund the police, we just want them to be better trained? Okay, well, I'm building a little town. No, that's a town to learn racism. What? What are you, 5? And then not only do they protest that by camping on it, they get into a shootout with cops, and one of these losers dies. What?
Rounding up suspects accused of domestic terrorism. For years, politicians called Antifa a myth. Now, grand juries are calling it a criminal enterprise. And behind the arrests, encrypted chats, and out-of-state funding trails, a web of ideology that just got dragged into the daylight. This goes beyond street protests. This is organized resistance, and the government just declared war on it.
This is something the president campaigned on because we have seen a rise in violence perpetuated by Antifa Antifa radical people across this country who subscribe to this group. And unfortunately, it's gone widely uncovered by many in the legacy media. It also went completely ignored by the previous administration. Not anymore.
It started just after midnight in Atlanta, but months
I remember
before
that
FBI
punch.
and DHS were unleashed in the brutal raid, agents had been tracking a group that called itself Defend the Atlanta Forest.
That's the guys I was just talking about.
A loose network of activists, eco-warriors, and self-described anarchists who turned a construction site into a war zone. But they weren't the only ones. Small groups had been popping up in several states.
Isn't it crazy how that punch with Richard Spencer became like their Braveheart moment? That's why they say punch a Nazi. It comes from that. And it was the most pussy punch in the history of punches. He ran over while Richard was obviously talking to someone, punched him, and then ran away. And that's your coming to God moment? That's your fucking World War II Sirhan assassination of the Franz Ferdinand thing? That's embarrassing. You know what our best punch was? Ethan Nordine taking a collapsible baton to the forearm 3 times before he knocks the guy out. And then the guy was so embarrassed he killed himself. That Antifa kid that Ethan knocked out, Rufio Panman, the punch heard around the world, that guy killed himself. You know you punch someone pretty hard when they die. So that's our punch, and your punch is interrupting an interview and running away. Okay, cool movement.
States across the U.S. over the last few years, wreaking chaos and destruction on the American people using bombs and homemade weapons. On the outside, these looked like random groups with different missions, not at all connected, but when investigators looked closely, they found more than one thread connecting these small groups to a larger, more dangerous organized group. Antifa.
If anything comes up for you or you're triggered, in this environment, we care about your inner safety as well as your physical safety. That's how we roll as Antifa. We love people.
It was becoming an organized resistance, and when law enforcement moved in on the Defend the Atlanta Forest hub that night, what they found was worse than expected. Tents reinforced with sandbags, stockpiles of fireworks, gasoline, and body armor. Georgia's Attorney General called an emergency briefing.
Why?
A few hours later, 61 names of top Antifa members appeared on an indictment stretching over 100 pages with charges of arson, money laundering, and racketeering under the state's RICO statute, the same law once used to dismantle the Italian mob, now, for the first time, aimed squarely at self-proclaimed anti-fascists. Why? According to prosecutors, the self-proclaimed unorganized group is actually more organized than it seems. Appearing as though they're without a structure is a tactic Antifa uses to get away with heinous attacks, but not anymore.
They allow people into their membership. They have votes, they have leaderships. It's much more organized than people realize.
Okay, we get it. We could just watch that all day. So that's too serious for a Monday show. Oh, wait, I found the guy.
Oh.
3-1. It was in my notes. This is what I was talking about earlier, the guy who wastes scammers' time. Garbage people. Okay.
Trolling angry thieves in Europe might not be the best idea, but watch what happens when this prankster gives them a taste of their own medicine.
Oh, belts. Oh, wow. You from? Oh, America. You guys are the people who give the bracelets? Yes. Free. Wow, thank you, thank you. Oh, I have no money, I'm sorry. Are these free?
Yes, you give back. Look.
Wait, give them back? I thought you said these are free.
Have money?
No, no money. Oh, no, no. They was a gift. Hey! Hey! No. He said hey to me. I want these for free. Are these gifts?
Come my film. Hey.
Oh, shit.
Call police, call the police.
Oh, my God.
Call police.
No,
you call police. No,
you said free as a gift.
Okay,
I give it to you. Okay, I give it to you.
Dude, these are African gypsies. You're going to get
Stop.
stabbed.
Why are you being like this?
Police.
You being scammer, and I'm not scammer.
Okay.
Therefore, let's come together.
Don't worry. No.
You just said, I said.
No. Listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
Yeah, I'm calling you.
I'm in charge here.
No, don't worry.
No, I'm in charge here.
Are you joking? You take it video?
I got free. Get scammed. Scammer get scammed.
Trolling angry.
That guy's awesome. Yeah, I don't call that wasting people's time. All right, well, that brings us to garbage people. Let's check in on the garbage people, shall we? Play that interstitial and let's enjoy ourselves on a casual Monday. I'm not wearing a tie Today's a fun day. So pull that up, please. By the way, I was going through 12 years of photos this weekend. Enrique Tarrio is doing a doc about Proud Boys, I think mostly about himself. But he asked me, do I have any footage, Proud Boys pictures? Yes, I have 584 pictures and 52 videos, like a terabyte of shit. Because I've had my iCloud, it goes back to before the Proud Boys. I've been to every meetup, like I have gigs and gigs and gigs. But as I was going through all my shit, I remembered I have the Antifa who attacked John the Gypsy Crusader, who was kind of a moderate when I knew him, when he came to see my talk. And then he got jumped by Antifa. The DA railroaded him, and the Antifa all were free to go. They had magic lawyers appear out of nowhere. And that radicalized him. So I'll put that on Twitter soon. Look up Caleb Perkins. He was this black dude that was one of the Antifa guys that jumped Gypsy Crusader and made him racist. He also punched a police horse in the face. And this big-titted Jew broad appeared out of nowhere. Every time Antifa gets arrested, lawyers magically appear. John Kinsman had to spend $50,000 of his own money to defend himself for fighting Antifa. He's got 4 years. Max Hare, the other Proud Boy, he didn't have $50,000, so I paid $15,000, and we got a cheap lawyer, Ron Hart. And same sentence. It was already carved in stone what was going to happen to them. But did you find him? Black guy?
There's these articles about...
Here, maybe keep going down. Is that Caleb? Is Caleb in this article?
Yeah, he's mentioned.
Well, keep going. Blah-de-blah, keep going. Maybe you should Google image him.
Okay.
Because you're going to see this chick. I looked into her. We're doing live research, which isn't very interesting, but she was in some indie rock band. But she is the problem. And she's also human evidence. That's Caleb Perkins in quotes?
Yep.
Caleb Perkins, yep. Okay, keep going down. You should see him on trial. Is that it?
That's all that comes up when you say, should I get rid of Antifa?
Maybe go horse. Nope. Maybe just Caleb Perkins. Let's try that out. I think that's him, the black guy, yep.
Right here.
Anyway, I'll dig him up later. Okay, so this chick I've seen a few times. Here she is playing her mom, her debut album. Her mother was not there for her. Her mother's probably looks like a meth head, and she looks like a piece of human garbage. And she made a really shitty album. And here she is playing it for her toothless mother. Slumber. Your music sucks.
I like that.
Your tattoos are
That's
terrible.
really good. Thank you. I really do. I love the words. I mean, you can at least hear the words. And
okay, so
the
that's
music's
embarrassing. Mother's just trying to retain that friendship after 3 years of ghosting.
So, if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.